Hello! Right, so today I am going to start working on the bust. I'm actually going to start with the plinth first. I'm going to paint up the one of the busts by White Werewolf Tavern as Ming the Merciless. It is the Archmage bust. But as I said, I'm going to start with the plinth first. Mostly so I've got something to sit him on. Nope, this is a plinth for this chap. And he will just sit on the bust plinth like so. Pretty much. He kind of just slots on. It's quite a loose fit actually. I might have to fill that with putty or something. We're going to keep it fairly simple. So, I am not priming these, but I am because I don't really need to when painting them with Instar paint. Sorry, my brush is being a bit of a temperamental one right now. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm just going to base it in black. I'm debating whether I want to keep it simple or to put a pattern on it. I think I might keep it simple. So probably going to want about 3 coats of black on this. Alright. Nice. Oh, WandaVision. Right. Need a bit more black out. Hello, Jarrett! How are you doing? I'm doing the boring bit first. I'm painting the plinth, by the way. Good. I'm glad you like the Instar paints. I am doing really well, actually. They are pretty awesome, aren't they? I believe Ian is still looking for people to stock them abroad, so if you have a game shop, then you could ask them to stock them, because then you won't have to pay crazy pricing. Yes, the white is amazing. The white is crazy good, isn't it? Right, hopefully I've painted far enough down. I'm glad you've tried them though. But they're airbrush ready, you see, which is why they're thin, and you can just use them straight out of the bottle. I've become quite lazy when it comes to paint thinning. I don't need to. Okay. The colour's a bit out. I'll fix that in a minute. Yeah, airbrushing. I'm waiting for some new valves for mine. They have been dispatched, so... well, valve seals, actually, not valves. Which is why I'm doing this by hand. But I'm very pleased to hear that you like the paints. They are pretty different to everything else on the market, aren't they? Hey Bat, how are you feeling today? Better, I hope. Right, hopefully 2 coats is going to be enough. It is black. It's because of the lighting. Well, better is good. It's because I've got a couple of bits in my cooker. So I've divided the power. Divide the power. We'll paint the underside of the bust. Plinth. You're going to like what I'm painting today, Bat. Yeah, absolutely. Better is definitely a good thing. I think it might amuse you. I think you might also just like the bust. It is for a bust. I will show you in a moment. Right, I'll leave that to dry. It's for this guy, who I'm going to be painting up as Ming the Merciless. Because Flash, saviour of the universe. But I'm planning on getting the plinth sorted first. He is so cool. He's last month's release from White Werewolf Tavern. He's fantastic. I was worried that they would only do the sorceress as a bust. I was so pleased when they did him as a bust. The full figure's fantastic as well. He's got books floating around him. hopefully you should get your stuff early next week, Bat. Right. I will sort the lighting out in a moment. Oh, I was also going to show you something else I've printed. I've printed off this little guy. Look at him. This is a halfling pirate. Isn't he fantastic? He is tiny. He's so tiny. But yes, he's a 3D print from 1 gold piece, actually. He is so cute. But Zombie really likes him, and he's been wanting to see him printed for a little while now. Unfortunately, my first attempt at printing him failed. The supports weren't good enough, so I had to fix those. Yeah, these are actually Zombie's hands. I'm pretty much sat on the microphone. But yes, I'm going to use the roller, the one with the boards. This one, to make a wooden planked base. Not that it needs to be a very big base. Right, I'm going to adjust the lighting, so bear with me a second. It's going to get dark. Oh no, it's not. It's going to get a bit lighter actually, and then it's going to get a bit too light. There you go. But yeah. So here's the plan for today. To make a start on Ming the Merciless. Just there's a bit in there that's going to bug me if I don't get it. Right. But yes, he should. Hopefully that's deep enough. Yeah. That's good. So I think we'll just stick with the plinth as black. And I'm going to bring up my Ming the Merciless picture. Ming the Merciless. Here he is. Ming the Merciless. Amazing. Let's see if we can find a good picture. Actually, we will leave that one up for now. I'm going to use this one for skin tone references. They were free on My Mini Factory. So lots of red and gold. Obviously, he's not quite got the same outfit, but I think with the red and gold, I'll get some nice details. He definitely looks posh enough. Right, so I'm going to start with some ivory. I'm going to work on his skin tone first. Oops. We're going to probably want some magenta. And I'm going to want some blues. We'll go with dark slate blue. It's quite a muted blue. I like it for doing skins. Right, so we want some dark slate blue. We're going to want magenta. And we're going to want the yellows. Ivory, some oyster white, and probably some pure oxide yellow to put in there as well. Although these both have pure oxide yellow in, so they should work okay. And we have some warm flesh as well. So we're going with quite a lot for the skin. So I mixed up the ivory just before the stream. It's a little bit darker than the oyster white. Just a bit. It's a bit warmer, a bit more yellow. Right, I'm going to start with the dark slate blue and I'm going to lay in some shadows first. Actually, no, I'm going to put the ivory on first. Since he's not primed, he's just grey. We'll lay in the ivory first and get the core colour, and then I'll lay in the shadows and start glazing over. Sure. I really do want to get a palette cam at some point. Oh, I can't afford one, to be honest. There we go. So, yeah, he's not quite right, but I think it makes him more awesome. He's a little bit more, the bust is a little more fancy stylized than Ming the Merciless, but he just reminded me of that when I saw him. That's fine, I don't mind. Now, the downsides with a lot of digital sculpts is they're not very considerately sculpted. So some of these areas are going to be hard to get into. Like under his beard. There's actually flesh under there. But I am debating whether or not to sell him afterwards. I think probably I will. Mostly just want to paint him. So today was fun. I had a brilliant plan to use Lego to plan my next diorama. I had the less brilliant plan of allowing my children to join me. Huh? White beard? That's loud. Black. Ming the Merciless has black hair on his face. He doesn't have hair on his head. Black beard. Black tash, black eyebrows. I mean, look at those eyebrows. It's the eyebrows, you see. Definitely a black beard. Probably grey now. No, children should be allowed near Lego. It's amazing. They were having great fun. It's just it wasn't very helpful for my planning process. Like, right, I'll start laying out my garden, then suddenly ended up with a windshield on it. And extra walls I wasn't anticipating. They're not landmines, they're caltrops. Very clearly caltrops. I heard a van. Please tell me it's post. Still waiting on mail. Waiting on so much stuff now. Oh, that's a thought. My book never got delivered yesterday. I think Mike is still waiting on the mini to paint. That will be next week, I imagine. So I thought I would just paint Ming the Merciless today. Ming the Merciless. Ming the Merciless. I need to find a suitable Flash Gordon mini. No, I need to find a suitable Brian Blessed mini. It's mostly just hair. Oh, we're going to do the King and Queen of Hell from Reaper. I will be painting the King of Hell, and Mike will be painting the Queen of Hell. So if you want to paint along, feel free to order them. I believe Mike is streaming now, and if you order, don't forget to use his affiliate link. But they're quite big models. We seem to pick all the big ones. Obviously, I would not recommend painting both at the same time. Especially if you're planning on painting along. Unless you're really good at dual wielding brushes. That would be impressive. Right. Base coat 1. On. Something had just popped into my head. Ah, that was it. I was going to check something on Amazon. Because I was supposed to get something yesterday and it's not turned up. Oh, it's because it's coming by Royal Mail. Right. We've not had any deliveries from Royal Mail in a while now. It's getting kind of stressful. Waiting on stuff. Right, that's round 1. It's actually dry on the face, so I can start round 2 on the face. This is still ivory. Don't currently have anything coming from the US at present. Well, I'm expecting that to change next month. But no, we've had literally no post for a week. I was hoping we might have had something today, because I've got stuff coming from Instar as well. No, not usually. I mean, it depends on whether or not I've primed. I might do if I have primed the mini. But not usually green, it's usually blue. I prefer how blue looks. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm waiting on. The two warms and the oxide black. Wait, I'm supposed to be leaving out cookies and milk for the post lady? That seems a bit odd. I bought her a Christmas present. Does that count? It's more complicated than that. So you tend to pick cold colours for shadows and warm colours for highlights. So what you actually want is a green or a blue in your shadows, reds in your midtones, and yellows in your highlights. And I don't mean, you know, bright red, bright yellow. This is a yellow, for example. But it adds depth to the face. Skin is fairly odd because you have a lot of different core colours in skin. But darker skin tones, you probably want to use blue rather than green. You can use green for lighter skin tones. Your face, Demat. I mean, yeah. Maybe his face. Everyone's faces. Fish face is odd too, in general. Good use of my emote. I approve. Okay, I've got a couple of coats of base colour down. I'm going to start adding... do I want blue or do I want green? You've got me wondering now. I might go with green, actually. You've set me off. Oh, nice. Very nice. Hang on, let's grab this. There we go. Look at this. No, he's from World of Warcraft, clearly. Nice. I like it. I like it. It's looking good. He has a face in his beard. You've got a face in your beard. Wait, do you even have a beard at present? I can't remember. I wasn't paying that much attention. What face? What are you even talking about? I know we're talking about on the book, on the what? Oh! Oh no, I totally see it now. You're right. There's totally a face in there. No, it's because I'm so used to seeing Fish Face's face that I can never remember whether or not he's got a beard. Only if Jarrett is the criminal, right? But yeah, there's totally a face in his beard. I never saw that when I printed it. I absolutely never saw that. Jarrett's like, I'll commit loads of crimes around Meeple, she'll never know it was me. You've got to wonder how I recognise my kids. Mostly I just go, that's a child, that's a child. I think they're mine. Yeah, I absolutely did not see that. That is actually quite awesome. Okay. So, some sea green. We're going to use sea green for the skin. So we'll thin that down. We want quite a thin wash. And I want to bring up my reference as well. Where's that reference pic? Everywhere. No, that's Thursday. Reference picture. That's a lighting guide. That's the owl. No. Oh, I totally didn't do that. Gosh darn it. No, I can't find it now. Right. We'll go back a bit. Aha, I found it, this one. Yeah, probably. Although I have no idea what Tony Hawk looks like, so... My Mini does have a pointed head, yeah. It reaches a very distinct peak, doesn't it? So this is my reference picture that I'm going to use for mapping out his shadows and tones, etc. So there's a bunch around the mouth I don't need to worry about because, well, he's not really... You can't see his mouth. But no, I don't have any other comments. I tend to avoid commenting on whips anyway, but it's looking good. I like it. Alright, so you can see the blues. Okay. It's a bit too much. So I'm going to put this in here. Under the nose. So I'm just sketching in the tones at present. Yeah. He does have a cone head. Clearly, after he was born, it never went back. It never actually formed into the right shape. I'm going to add in some shadow there. We've got some creases. So I'm going to add some shadow in around those. Like so. And I want to get under this cheekbone here as well. I'm going to get around the ear. Oh dear. Well, given his ears, I suspect this guy is supposed to be an elf, which means that all elves, according to White Werewolf Tavern, have cone heads. Something that I'm fairly certain a zombie is fine with, because he's not a fan of elves. Bring that shadow up more. No, zombie doesn't have pointy ears. Don't say that. It will upset him. You don't want to upset zombie. Okay. You'd have thought he'd noticed looking in the mirror. Okay. I want some. I'm going to go with some pure warm flesh. This is actually quite red. I never had pointy ears. That was my sister. Who did have them rounded off. So, yep. So I'm going with some pure warm flesh. No, she's taller than me. I'm going to work over this with the pure warm flesh. And then I'm going to bring back some of the ivory. Yeah. Yep, she was. She had pointed ears, really pointed ears as well, apparently. Not quite as pointed as his, I don't think, but. The flesh set now. I'm using pure warm flesh, which was pre-mixed. You can buy that from. Yeah, you can still buy it from Instar. I'm using ivory, which I mixed up just before the stream. And I'm using sea green as my shadows. Yeah. So it's leaving behind some of the green. Keeping the shadows I sketched in. was putting in some mid-tone. Yeah, kids are cruel. Parents are worse. What do you mean? Yeah, that's true, Jarrett. True that. I haven't actually thinned this, by the way. There's no water plus in this. I'm just taking off most of it and then applying it in a controlled thin manner. Yeah. Same with the ivory. You don't actually need to thin them sometimes. I do think I'm going to mix them though. So I'm going to take some of that and mix it in with there. Yeah, fair. I do sometimes. If I want a really heavy glaze, I don't bother because I can manage without. But if I want lighter, more controlled glazes, I tend to... So, for the sketching glazes, I'm not bothering. But when I refine it more later, I will probably use Water Plus to thin it out. Although, speaking of Water Plus, I probably want to put some out on my palette. Just so I can get some of my paint to work. Do some work with the paint. Just add a bit more water to my palette as well. It's looking a bit dry. But you know, it's whatever works for you really, isn't it? Add a bit more there. Okay. Okay. I imagine Jarrett's just busy working. Busy, busy, busy. Busy bee. Tone down some of those recesses a bit more. In there too. So I'm just going over some of the shadows a bit more. Take out a touch more of that green. Hello! How are you? Still busy. Busy, busy, busy. Did you see Ming the Merciless and went, oh, gotta see that. Ah. That means time for a cup of coffee and to start doing more stuff. Cup of coffee sounds nice right now. So this is the bust that I printed last night. And I'm painting him up as Ming the Merciless from Flash Gordon. Hang on. Ming the Merciless. Where's Ming? My Ming picture. Ming the Merciless. It totally looks like Ming the Merciless. The bust's model ears are a bit pointier, but he totally looks like Ming the Merciless. He's even got the eyebrows for it. Oh yeah. I don't think he's got a cone head. See, his head's a bit rounded. So all the red and gold. Ming the Merciless. Yes. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, that's totally Ming the Merciless. It is a really nice bust. I'm already having a lot of fun. No. I can't file it and sand it down because it's hollow. That's amazing. Ming's auto repair. I bet their prices were merciless. But yeah, the mixing page is really good. I need to make him a bit pastier. Wait, did you sell out of the new ones? Dun, dun, dun. Post! Finally! Post! 2 small packages. Ooh, interesting. Is one of them from Instar? Toast! Oh, don't. I now want toast. Why did you have to say that? I could do with a cup of coffee and a slice of toast. Sounds amazing. Oh yeah. Although, being honest, Jarrett was most excited about the chocolate bar. It's like, oh, chocolate! Apparently Jarrett's not talking to Bat, and I sent Jarrett some paints with a chocolate bar in. Not in the paint. What's the other parcel? Ah. Cool. A painted chocolate bar. Yeah. It was a 12. A 12 bar. 12. You see, Damat's like, was it a double decker? It's alright, I was sending it to Canada, not America. I might have actually got into trouble if I'd been sending that kind of thing to America. A painted candy bar. Candy bar. Candy bar. Terrible. What? You've gone off chocolate. Who goes off chocolate? Can we not start with the donuts again? Please. You could send them to me. I'll eat them, or my kids will. I'll eat them before the kids will. I'm not sharing. I don't share. You could just start including Quality Street. Trade me for savoury stuff. Donuts. Stop with the donuts. Not again. You'll have me sending Zombie out for what? Some from Greece. Greek donuts. Import fees might be a bit much now, though. Greek donuts are massive. Is that the main reason why you like them? Because they're huge. Oh dear. Donuts. Is something significant about February? Wait, what's February? What happens in February? Does something happen in February? Do I get to... I don't know. Oh, yeah, of course, that boring thing that Zombie and I haven't bothered with for ever. I don't get Valentine's things. The one time that he thought about getting me something for Valentine's Day, I think it was a miniature that he wanted. Pretty much sums up our relationship. Nice. Maybe I'll paint up... Oh wait, I've got a boat base with roses on. There you go. I've got a couple of bases with roses on. Maybe I could paint some red roses in pure red for Valentine's Day. Done. What? Really? Oh, no. When are you getting it? When's it arriving? I haven't got a wash station. And which printer? You've got me really excited now. Oh, Photon Zero. Oh, almost bought. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Apparently the Elegoo Mars is very good. Yeah. Oh gosh, yes, they do. one of the big issues with them is partly the effort it takes to getting stuff ready and cleaning them out. They take quite a chunk of work. Oh, I'm going to open this, actually. I know what this is. This is my writing pad. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. It's, yeah. I have the photon. And I agree. Some people are ridiculously optimistic. Coffee! And toast. Amazing. Thank you, zombie. Ooh, and chocolate bars. You're amazing.
Damn right.
We are just talking about getting 3D printers 8-pointed style. No, we'd need to get a dumb waiter installed as well. No, instead I just shout it over stream. You're not married to him, Matt. That's where you're going wrong. Famous. I blocked the word famous because of annoying bots. It works on some of them. I feel like I just need to block the whole sentence. Has just reminded me I was going to add another one. There we go. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, slowly getting there with the skin. What? What do you mean by professional? Well, yes, it is subjective, isn't it? Don't start with that. You'll get a bee in my bonnet. Yeah, I've found in non-rush periods, stuff to the US tends to get there pretty quick. Depending on what state you're in. It can be a bit longer. I think I had one that turned up in 2 weeks and one that turned up in 4 weeks. Hey, Bat, Royal Mail's been slow as molasses at present. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to show a range of skills. Like you say, the point is, you know, not for professional painters, it's for everyone. And if you're that good enough of a painter, it doesn't really matter what the paint is in terms of the quality you can put out. It's about how easy it is and how quick it is to put it out. Ooh. Got the bottom end covered. They are very easy to use. I've found using your paints that my painting has speeded up rather than particularly improved. You've still got to have some working knowledge of how to paint. Ooh. We'd have to find a bust that he'd like. We could send some to Grandler as well. Grandler, paint some stuff for us. But no, I mean, I don't mind using my photos if you want. Hey, gamer girls. I don't mind. Although I do need to get a better setup for taking pictures. Ooh, I did. He does look very silky. I am painting him up as Ming the Merciless. Oh yeah. Ming the Merciless. Speaking of which, I fixed my Minotaur bust and took some pictures. Speaking of pictures, that is. Pictures. Where's my gallery? Oh, because it's Ming the Merciless. I do flash enough, to be honest. But yeah. I took better pictures of my Minotaur bust. Look at him, he's so awesome. Because I actually got around to fixing him. I'm quite pleased with my photos and my fix. Well, I can ping you those pictures if you want. You can put those on your site. Or Instagram or wherever. I think he is 98% in Star Paints. Mostly like the primer that's not. But I listed him on my coffee thing for sale. So I am selling him if anybody wants him. Selling the bust. Yeah, primer's primer. But yeah, I'll ping those at you. And put those somewhere. Maybe that'll make some people be quiet. I even painted a tattoo on him. Them. Until it's primer. course. Bird noises. What bird? Is that before or after the Mayo Plus, by the way? The Primer Plus. Something horrific sounding. I'd have to summon one of my kids for that. Oh, I probably shouldn't. Because zombie will go mad. I'm not sure I could do pigeon noises. But I could do that parrot that was at Tropical Birdland. That. It was like a car alarm. It was terrible. And awesome at the same time. I might have spent the rest of the day imitating. It's just Primer Plus isn't just Mayo Plus. You might have to start selling novelty items. What's the word? There's a word. What's the word? Merchandise. That's the one. And one of them's got to be Mayo Plus. Like a little jar that's called Mayo Plus. Nice. It tickles me when some people don't really know where their stuff comes from. what it is. Well, mine's a kookaburra, a present. He's got kind of like a wedge shape to his head as well. Yep. I mean, that sums up most animals, to be honest. And children. And the children of animals, yes. But yeah, children are just noisy and don't do much except poo everywhere. As they get a bit older, they stop doing the latter, hopefully. The last one. But they still do the other bit, noisy and not doing much. What are you trying to say about me, fish face? Are you calling me childish? I'm not childish. I'm a grown-up, really. You're clearly more childish than I am. I am not noisy. Yes. An American woodcock. Have you seen Party Parrot? And all of the Party Parrot memes. You've got to have seen Party Parrot and the gifs. Very spoilt. Oh dear. What happened? Do share. It sounds exciting. Getting some pretty good depth in this skin tone. Oops. It's just paint. You can paint over it. It's fine. Just remember, it's just paint. Yeah, don't blame you. Unless they're essential to be painted, I would just put them to one side and come back to them later. That's why I've got so many minis sat in a drawer that are half painted. Cyclone! 7 months. Whoa. Also, giant maple! He's so amazing. He stands guard. He watches over me. Also, we've been coming up with a new thing. Mighty Morphing Mythos Monsters. Oh yeah. You could totally do those as meeples. How was your Christmas and New Year, Cyclone? It feels like it's been forever since I last saw you. More knocking at the door? More post. Probably for next door. Gosh, yeah. Yeah, I imagine Christmas and New Year is crazy for you. Grab that one. Tea. I'm still drinking coffee, so let's grab a bit more water plus. Coffee. I love how pointy his head is. It amuses me. A bit more water plus in that one. I need to tidy up this line here. I'm just going to go over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. So I'm going to deepen the shadow here. And here. Sounds like my kids are throwing stuff at the post lady. Or maybe just falling over. He's going to be in red and gold because he is Ming the Merciless. Or will be when I've done with him, hopefully. So, all of the red and gold. Yes. I do want a bit of oyster white out for his nose because it looks a bit too yellow. Then I might have to lighten up his skin a little bit. He's not pasty enough. So a bit of oyster white on the nose. Then just grab a bit of that. Oh, yeah. Some minis just, I don't know, they just sort of, there's something about them. This guy's fantastic. I want to print out the 75mm version of him too. Because the full figure has... He has books coming up from his base on magic that are around him, open and stuff. That's what the gesture's about with his hand. He's, I don't know, he's controlling his magic or something. It looks really cool. So I will be printing out the full figure as well in 75mm form. But I probably won't paint that one as Ming the Merciless. The books don't really work. Bring that up there. This sounds exciting. Hello. Oh, hello.
Two.
Oh, more post.
I believe one of those is an in-star shaped box.
Yay! Oh, this is for you. That's the CD.
No.
I can tell by the feel of it.
So much for jewel cases, huh?
It feels like it anyway. Right shape too. Right. This one is... Yeah, yes. Where's my knife? I can't find my knife now. Ah, it's right there. Because this is... Ooh. Well, if you find any 3D printed ones that you like the look of, I don't mind printing it and painting it for you. I might have to paint more of the party. In fact, actually, because Charlie and I have both got painted minis. Yeah, the unboxing off camera. I don't have space under the camera. Aha! But we have Pure Warm Blue, Pure Oxide Black, and Pure Warm Red. New paints! So, with the Pure Oxide Black, I now have the full flesh pack. Where's the... So... I can start doing it's a box. Hang on. These are the 20 mils. These are 20 ml bottles. Hang on, I've got... So that's 10 mil and a 20 mil. These will last forever. I mean, not quite forever, but feels like it. Fairly big. About the surface area of my palette. And I have no idea what this one is. We will find out in a moment. Because it doesn't have anything on it. Oh! Yes, that's what this is. Score! I was like, what on earth is this that I've got sent? Wicked. So they can go in the bag of bags. Because I now have another pin badge. Look at how cute that one is. And a print. A print. And some totes. Tote bags. With, hang on, where is it? There's Burrito Cat. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Burrito Cat. Oh, obviously it's flipped the other way for this. Look, Burrito Cat. That way, that way. I'm gonna get disoriented now. It's Burrito Cat. And Pumpkin Cat. So cute! Yee. So now I have more cute stuff. There you go. I'll make you all dizzy now and move my camera around more. Yay, more totes. No, they're not fancy boxes. They were just... they're pretty standard boxes, but the size is always roughly the same. So that can go there. That'd be cute. But there you go, you got to see why I delivered. Woo! Round 2. Back to Ming the Merciless. Now that I've done being distracted. My palette's drying out. Yeah. That does get me with some companies when they put stuff in really fancy boxes and it's like, how much am I paying for packaging that I'm probably then going to throw away? I don't mind board games being in packaging like that, but... Yeah, now that I'm done being distracted, I'll go back to painting. Minis! Painting minis. Painting minis. Box plus paints. Get your kobold to sit there carving potatoes for it. Yeah, well, it's alright having fancy boxes and fancy bottles and stuff, but if the product in it is not that great, or even if it is pretty great, it's like, I don't really want to pay for bottles just because they're a bit fancy. Oh, I'm actually managing to get his skin looking a bit paler. That's nice. Get a bit in there. I don't want to go too pale. Where's my magenta? Yeah. Hey, Posty's not likely to nick that. It's true. I mean, to be honest, we always recognise when it's stuff I've ordered from you. Like, oh yeah, that's from Instar. Thank you. How do I open them? I love the bottles. I absolutely love it because my 2-year-old can't open them. Which is amazing. No. I mean, I think people mean award winning, don't they? Can you make it look like it would win an award? No, honey, this is clearly what you ordered. I count myself as being very fortunate to be married to an enabler. Mm. With no indication of the company. Top secret products. I'm going to put a little bit behind the ears as well. It's true. They do rattle. Put a bit in here as well. It's only beads. I've only spent 2 hours painting his face. Not quite. I've spent a lot of time faffing around with other things too, haven't I? Maybe like an hour and a half painting his face. Add a bit more depth in there. It's pretty good. Put a little bit more in there. I might have to put more flesh tone in there. It's a bit lacking. So the magenta's going where the blood vessels are closest to the skin. Put a bit there and then mix in the green. Squidging between his toes, like, ugh. But at a really important event, so he doesn't want to show it too much. I'm trying to look all professional. But yes, that is not a nice feeling. You'll have your turn soon, Demat, don't worry. Kids pretty much guarantee it'll happen. Right, I'm going to be right back because I need to go and get another drink. So I won't be a moment. But I'm pretty pleased with the skin so far. I mean, clearly not professional enough, but I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty good. He's gonna take so long to paint. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Ooh. Right, be right back. I am returned! Trying to get comfortable. Ah, right. How I have now discovered why there's been no post for about a week. So that's fun. Apparently our post lady got pinged and had to self-isolate for a week, and nobody's been covering the rounds. For a couple of weeks. And nobody's been covering the rounds. Yay! Because they have a lot of people that are off. Blocking the mailing slot. Yeah, no. It's always Instar's fault. We'll blame Instar. Why not? It's not really Instar's fault. Don't blame Instar. It's all part of the scheme to make people stay at home and paint more minis. Then you can buy Instar paints. Woo! Is that why they're sealed in plastic bags? Otherwise they'd just leak out of the cardboard, right? That explains so much. The Plague Plus. Yeah, definitely not to be mistaken for Mayo Plus. Well, I dare say, in terms of product quality, you have definitely got Vallejo beat. Because I have a stack of their stuff. I don't mind it. But it's definitely not as good as your stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. Just because you're here, yeah. Didn't you know they've been trying to recruit Instar's Kobold to act as a spy since he started it? Super secretive. Nice. I imagine anyone leaving the company is also made to sign an NDA. I'm going to make the top of his pointy head very shiny. So a bit of oyster white. Mike! Hello! He doesn't need a tattoo on his head. Ming doesn't have a tattoo on his head. Hello! Oh, thank you for the follow, Hambies Lynn. It's so loud. Yep. The kookaburra's at it again. No, it's a kookaburra, not a duck. How was your stream, Mike? What did you get up to? Duck being tickled. Yeah, maybe. So, hello to everyone that came in with Mike. I'm Major Beeple, and I am painting up... This is the Archmage bust from White Werewolf Tavern, and I'm painting him up as Ming the Merciless. Ming the Merciless. And I've spent the last 2.5 hours painting his face. It's getting there. I think I still need to do a little bit of refining. Oh, that's a great idea. I could add some gloss to the paint. So I still need to work on the back of his neck. Yeah, absolutely. Wait, where's my Gloss Plus? Where's... Oh, it's right there. Yes! The owl should be named Ming. So, I can add some Gloss Plus. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mushroom Craft. So, I can add some Gloss Plus to my Oyster White. Apparently. Nope. No, I'm going to seal myself shut today. And then we can make the top of his head. I've got pins on my desk. So add a couple of drops of that. And we'll make the top of his head extra glossy. I'm also going to add a drop of... Oh, Zombie did... No, Zombie did exclamation social. So then my bot shouts out my links. Don't worry. This isn't Jurassic Park. So I'm going to glaze in this mix. We'll do it across his brow as well. I think I might add a little bit in here. A little to the ridge of his nose. Oh yeah, now he's got a shiny head, well polished. Just gonna put a little more magenta in there. It's blinding. if I ever paint a bust of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I am totally just painting the top of his head with Gloss Plus. Just add less Gloss Plus. Just drop the ratio of Gloss Plus to paint. You'll get more of a satin paint then. So it's more satin where I've applied it thinner across the brow, a little bit there, and on his nose. He has a more satin look there. Smooth out this section here. Wait, a Satan Plus finish? Nice. Oh, his head's so shiny now. Right, some more work on the back of his neck. You forgot about Extender Plus and Varnish Plus as well. Oh, you could have gone with Varnish Plus instead of Water Plus. Dun, dun, dun. I think actually I'm going to go with a bit of magenta in there. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. This is what lots of layers does. Just gotta keep painting those layers. Wait, so there's gloss, matte, varnish, metal, extender, and water plus. So, yeah. Adding pluses to everything. Right, so if I put the black in for his eyebrows. Gummy bears plus. Yes, that's true. I do. 3 of them. And I do periodically use them. Even the extra... Wait, recipe number 2. Secrets plus. Hey, I was told not to talk about them before. So I discreetly used them on stream. I'm just adding Secret Plus to my stuff. I actually used some on the witch. Yeah, totally. Totally holding out. There we go. So the adding in the black eyebrows has really helped the skin settle. And I imagine it would work the same if I do the beard. Good bushy brows, yes. Bribe him. What are you planning on bribing Zombie with? My primary wife. I like it. You better hope that she never hears you say that. Cyclone knows. Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad she would laugh. With a third of the wheel. Damn. Is this the pastels? By any chance? Pastels. Ah, adding in the other primers. Cool. An extra days of the week. Not enough. Not enough, zombie. More. Whew. Yeah. One for me. So that way I don't nick his. You'll have a hard enough time keeping the kids off it. Got 2 butt cheeks. One chair per butt cheek. But of course you need them in 2 different sizes because one butt cheek's bigger than the other. Yeah, totally require different support. That's amazing. To work without moving. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, if I laugh anymore, I'm going to be thinning my paints with tears plus. Oh dear. Yep. There. Inconsiderate paints, sculpts. Can't get the paintbrush in. Oh. Lay down fast. If you want your local game store to stock them, you could get them to fill in the form on Instar's website as well. Dun dun dun. You can go, oh, I stock these paints. There you go. And then you won't even have to go very far. Just turn up every day going, have you got those paints in yet? The Instar paints, have you got the Instar paints in yet? Have you started stocking Instar paints yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are a few like that sort of. Yeah, it would require them to either put themselves on Google Maps or somebody else to tag them on Google Maps. And not everyone thinks to do it. Oh, that skin now. Yes. I do need to fix that. Just there. You can always check out some of the videos on Instar's YouTube as well, Matt. You can also get them to go and watch some of the videos if you can. Smooth out that bit a little more. Oh, that glossy head is like super shine. It's got a very well polished crown. Give this a mix, and I want to see what colour eyes he's got. There we go. Green. Disappear in a cloud of smoke. I love it. I think his eyes are green. Are you also going to get them to sign it in blood by any chance? Call that a plan B, Matt. Cue dramatic exit. Nat 1. Ugh. Natural 1. Doesn't have to be willingly given blood. Blood sacrifice for the paint god. Save some gas. Oh, I heard that them down there have got this. Right. So he's actually wearing black eyeliner and like a sooty grey eyeshadow. But that's perfect. That's going to allow me to line his eyes nicely. Amazing. Oh, interesting. Right, I'm going to try out some pure oxide black. I'll go with a couple of drops. No, we're going to go with a smaller brush. This is a rare one, but I'm going with the smaller brush. Oh, the Citadel brainwashing. Well, I should ping you later. Because I've had a thought on stuff. And Zombie thinks I should absolutely do it. So, I will be pinging you later, Instar. See what you think. Yes, definitely. Oh, nice. Nice eyes. Right, what colour eyes is he? They're green. Right, so we'll go with some. I'll start with some pure green. We'll put in some acid green. So yeah, there is some of that going on. Thank you, Jenny Joyo. That pure oxide black sits really nicely. It's not quite, because it's brown rather than black. And then we can take pure black. Put in the pupil. And then I want some carnation pink. Yes, I actually completely forgot to update my mini thing. So thank you, Zombie. So a little bit of pink right in the corner. And I think we'll add a bit of a blush pink in there as well. Just enhance the eyeliner a little. There we are. Just add a little pink into this corner. And that's his eyes painted. I think. Add a tiny spot of white. Onto each eye. There we go. Thank you very much, Matt. So probably still want to do a bit of more touch up on the back of his neck. It's still a little too dark. However, at 5:20, I should call it there for the day. And I will come back to him later. I might do a bonus stream, because I have really enjoyed painting him. But yeah, the black for the beard and eyebrows has helped soften the skin as well, and the shadows in that. It is something you do need to remind yourself of when you're painting, is that it is a complete piece. Right, so let's have a look. See who's online and who we can raid into. I can head back to Twitch. Right, who's on? Oh, let's go raid Kathmandu. Kathmandu. It's been a while since I've seen Kathmandu. So we raid. There we go. Right. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as part 1 of Ming the Merciless. That is mostly his face done. I'll probably still do some touch-ups. And I will hopefully catch... Yes, I will be back for part 2, maybe next week. Or maybe this weekend, we shall see, as I paint his fingers and stuff. But yes, have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Go and say hi to Kathmandu, and if you're not following, please drop them a follow. And take care of yourselves.